So, hello everyone. So I went to the El Cerrito Recycling Center again recently, and I found this, which is an obviously bootleg DVD that says Bewitched First Season Episodes 1 through 9, and as you can tell, it's a DVD-R, just a plain one. And spoiler alert, this does not work. I tried it in my laptop DVD player, and I have to admit that thing. Oops, this thing fell out. This is not a very good jewel case, but yeah, I have been having trouble with my DVD drive in there, but yeah, this I'm pretty sure this is just broken, dead. I don't know if it was authored badly or if someone just swapped it out for a blank one. But whatever. It's anyway. I'm not getting any Bewitched, which is just as well because as I recall, the first season was the black and white season, and it wasn't very good. Well, or at least I could never get into it. Probably because I don't have any I don't remember seeing the black and white episodes until I was grown up, and by that point it was just like, you know what, this show hasn't really held up very much. It's the thing about Bewitched is, in fact, with a lot of shows of that era, is it's really stupid when you get down to it. The writing is really stupid. The main reason to watch Bewitched is the cast, because Elizabeth Montgomery is wonderful, and it had a really amazing cast to that show. But yeah, the show itself is kind of dumb. But yeah, what I wanted to tell you was I'd been wanting to talk about that for a while, but I'd forgotten about it until I went there, and I just left this here. I mean, it's obviously worthless to me since it doesn't work, but I left this here as a reminder because I had gone to the El Cerrito Recycling Center before, and I heard these guys talking, and they have like these big bins full of books, and people will just dump books in there, and you get these people scrounging through them, and they're just like pulling through them, and every once in a while you'll get just people just chattering as they're doing this. They're just, chatting with each other. And one of these guys says to the other, "It was so cool. I found some I found some Tijuana Bibles at the bottom here." So, oh, really? That's so cool. And I'm just thinking, if you don't know what Tijuana Bibles are, a lot of people think that Rule 34 is a new concept, and no, it is not. I'm telling you that right now. There used to be these things called Tijuana Bibles, which were obviously bootleg, even more bootleg than this, and you had to get them under the table. I don't know where the hell you would find these things. I really don't know where to find bootleg stuff, period. I mean, except by accident, i.e. this, because I had a friend talking to me about the bootleg Atari games, and I was thinking, where the hell do you find these? But yeah, Tijuana Bibles, it's just like, I heard these guys talking about it, and I was thinking, no, really, I first of all, I didn't want to fight these people. These people were clearly a little more, jazzed about digging their arms through piles of moldy books than I felt like being. And second, Tijuana Bibles, I'm pretty sure I don't want to see, Popeye doing it to Little Orphan Annie. I don't think my psyche could handle that. Just like the very idea that it exists at all is kind of enough for me. So yeah, no Tijuana Bibles for me, thank you very much. But yeah, speaking of Tijuana Bibles, so the other thing I did this week is I went to a friend's art installation, which I'm glad it was an installation, first of all, and not a gallery show, because I always feel so out of my depth at these art gallery opening things. I really feel like a fish out of water, and to be honest, I really don't get the whole art scene in general. I mean, I just don't get, like, I don't get poetry, I don't get art. I mean, I get art, but I get representational art. I kind of get, surrealist art, like Dali and stuff like that, because it's just like, oh, it's representational, but it's weird. But when you get into like abstract art, when you get into someone just saying here's a book underwater and it represents consumerism or something like that, it's just like, how? I don't understand that. And just like the art gallery openings with all these art gallery people, I just feel so like a fish out of water. It's just like, okay, I just suddenly, wandered into Andy Warhol's factory. What the hell am I doing here? Me, it's just like, my idea of art is, well, 19th century chromolithographic artwork. Yeah, look, there's George Robeson making love to a bag of money. That I understand. But but this, non-representational abstract stuff, yeah, this is just like way over my head. I don't get it at all. But you know what? I'm actually glad that I have friends that are artists. I think that's cool. So, but, back on the subject of, Puck and all that stuff, I've been, gradually going through the back archive. Thank you very much, Photobucket. I'm still kind of pissed off at that. And I've been gradually going through, and I realized, Bernard Gilliam, whose name will appear in its proper spelling at the bottom of the screen here, I've been misspelling his name for, like 6, 7 years now. It's just like, this person who I admire greatly, and I can't even get his name right. No wonder I let my school down at the county spelling bee. I'm just that much of a dimwit. Oh my god. But yeah, I've been, while I've been, fixing the image hosting on the images in the weekly Puck series, I've also been fixing the spelling of his name. Because he's one of my favorite artists, and I've included a lot of his images in the archive, so I've been gradually fixing the spelling of his name as I go through these entries. It's been a long time coming. I'm sorry, Bernard. It's just, remember that his first name has an H in it, and think of him as a Cyclops because his surname only has one I in it. So, yeah, live and learn. Life's always a learning experience, even in your 40s. That's what I've learned. So, but yeah, nothing to taste this time. No, memories of anything. No nostalgia this time. That's just all I had to say, really, this time. I sure am saying this time a lot. Oh yeah, and I also kind of, I'm taking a slight break. Hopefully it will be slight, from Confirmed Bachelors to work on this other writing project. It's probably not going to, I probably should just, skip it and get right to Confirmed Bachelors, because it's not a, technically, well, yeah, because it requires, first of all, it requires a cast of like 100, and second, it's going to require lots of, wardrobe and makeup and crap. So, so I should really not be concentrating on this. I should be getting back to Confirmed Bachelors, where it's just 2 characters, and I could actually get it produced. But, you kind of have to go, when you're writing, you kind of have to go where the inspiration takes you. And, this is where the inspiration's taking me now, and I just need to get this out of my system. And then, when Confirmed Bachelors will always be there waiting for me. Charlie and Oliver aren't going anywhere, so don't worry about that. Anyway, that's all I had to say for now, so we'll see you around.